need to cheer up that fucking grey hair, man. Trim that, get that beard neaten up, do some fucking curls.
We're live, and you're insulting me on this. You know, I thought that them insults were just for me. You know,
no, they're not. They're for everybody.
All right. Anyway, we're live, and George is being a douchebag again, as usual. Yeah, shock. He's making fun of my long pubic beard.
I mean, honestly. I mean, what did you do? Did you like circumcise a little Jewish boy before you come on the fucking chat? I mean, what happened? You look like a rabbi, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I got to. No, it is. It's just I've just combed that bit under. So yeah, it is. It's just wavy. Anyway,
why is the bottom part of it so long?
It's grown really long, and then I trimmed it the other day, and it I got out of the shower and I trimmed it. And then, because it was wet, it looked better. And then when it kind of dried, it kind of like fluffed up. Anyway. It's
so funny because it's really hard for me to get used to when, like, you trim your hair and then you trim your beard and you look like Kratos. And then you let your beard go and you don't trim your hair and now you look like fucking Jebediah.
Well, I need work. I have to go to the synagogue at the day. And
anyway, that's good news. I got to wish you a huge congratulations from your Grail pickup for CGC.
Oh, I thought you said about my
long time coming. So, man, huge congratulations, brother. It's funny because when I was on the phone to you and we were talking about some business stuff, it was a bit of a dark. I wasn't sure if you were happy or you were sad that you'd won that too.
Yeah. I mean, I won. The Hulk 181 first appearance of Wolverine. We've got images of that anyway, and
got 9 as well.
Yeah, I got 9.0. And
what year is that comic? It's like 70s, right?
74, November 74, and I put in a bid, which it was a bit low, and I didn't think I'd win it, and I did win, and I was quite surprised I won it. So yeah, I got it anyway. So it was about.
It's funny that you say that. It's quite low because I thought it was really high.
Well, the funny thing is the actual comic I bought, the same reference number was on eBay, sold in like 2 months ago or a month ago, 6 weeks ago, I think it was, and it was sold in America for $6,000.
Shit.
So
Matey boy took a little bit of a loss.
Yeah, so I won it for about 4.8, 4.9. So yeah, yeah. Sorry, what did you say?
I said $1,200 loss.
Yeah. So I don't know. You probably just did the same as me and bought it without really planning it out. So yeah, I mean, I got. Yeah, it was. Yeah, for pounds, it was £3,710.
Big boy games. That's big boy games. That's well. I mean, that is like when you go to a poker table, you sit down and you realise you've like wandered over to a fucking grown up table. And you go back to the blackjack. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just like, this is big boy. This is big boy stake.
Well, that's what you said to me today
gotta go play some 21.
Well, you said something today about like a comic being expensive or not, or whatever it was, and yeah, I had to ask you how much because obviously our kind of gauges look different on those things. So
yeah, very different.
Yeah.
12 quid, 12 fucking quid.
Yeah. Someone asked me what the difference between a quid and a pound was.
Did you fuck with them? Tell me you fucked.
No, I didn't. No. They just said, yeah. Sometimes you guys are talking quid, and sometimes you're talking pound. I mean, what's the difference there? What's the currency? How many dollars is that? Oh God, it's just a slang term for pound. If you're listening now,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
God, I nearly had.
When it comes to money, there's so much slang. We've got when it comes to like money in England, we've got loads of slang. So like monkey. That's like you can walk into somewhere and say like, oh yeah, I just paid a monkey for this.
Yeah.
Turn around and say a score and turn around, can't you? And if you're our boy Joe, you
couple of bags.
Couple of bags. How much you pay for that? 2 bags. Yeah, brilliant.
I had to ask him what the fuck that was when he said that to me. When I asked him what Chikuba was, and he goes, "Yeah, it's a couple of bags." I was like, "What?
A couple of bags. What
are you talking about? Because there's a couple of bags of sand, isn't it?
Yeah, a couple of bags of sand, grand, and a grand is £1,000 in our chat. And if you've got a monkey, if something costs you a monkey, it's 500 quid.
Yeah, bullseye. Yeah, 50 quid.
Is that a real thing? Bullseye.
Yeah, 50 quid.
No, you don't say that. No one says I paid bullseye for that. I paid a bull.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Must be the synagogue. Must be the synagogue.
Oh, what Jewish people do you know that are good at sport? We don't play darts. We don't play darts. We're not going to pick up something sharp and throw it. Fucking hell, man! Someone's going to lose an eye. Right. So in the house we got Children of the Atom. We got Atom, Nelson, Martin Spice, Rodney Jones, Dave Cassie, Mike Wells, Jesse Hernandez, Mike Randolph, Dave Cassie. You're going to send me some photos, right? You better be quick. X-Men exclusives, Anthony Forbes, Yo, Mike Wells, Denny Ferreira, Collectible Kingdom. I've just shaved my beard off. Yeah, I started to trim it, but yeah, Big Daddy Kane in the house.
I love. You got to check out his channel. I never pronounce it very well. It's like Century Stir Fry or something like that. His stuff's brilliant. I love his channel. I really like his channel. It makes me fucking well crack up.
What is that, Bernard Kane?
Yeah. Big Daddy Kane. I'm sure it is. Yeah, of course it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. Ask him.
No. I've met Bernard. I ain't Bernard.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure that I do like the Century Stir Fry. I do like that guy, but that ain't Bernard.
Well, I'm sure it is, man.
His stuff's really well edited as well. Really well done.
He just makes me laugh, and he's got the oven glove gauntlet that just fucking cracks me up all the time.
Well, the thing is he was talking about it on the video with Susan, and it's true actually. It was a Loot Crate exclusive, and I tried to get one actually for you. And what happened was they were recalled because they melted when people tried to use it, when they tried to use them as an oven glove. So yeah, what's this? Uquan #777#. Not heard of that one. That's a new one. Children of the Atom.
House time.
Chris K. Chris, if that's you sent your comics, that Iron Man one might not get a very good grade, buddy. Dante Hicks. Come with me if you want to collect.
Great.
Cody Spencer. I think I just missed someone's. Tack in the house. Do you know how long it takes for a delivery from Sideshow to UK for it's being sent to me tomorrow? Sometimes it takes like 3 days. It can be well quick. If they send it to you on a Monday, it'll be there by Friday.
3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
I mean, considering that tomorrow is Wednesday, I would say you're looking at Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Cody. Yeah, someone gave me these ages ago. They've been in my office for like ages. I've got like a stack of prints, old horror prints, and I found these ones today, and I was just like, shit, I forgot I had those. That is one of my favorite covers of all time, and this is one that is on my head list. That's Silver Surfer number 4, which I've signed by Stanley, and then this one's number 50, which is the first appearance of Kingpin.
Are you looking to get that?
Yeah. Sorry, I missed you there. So Divine.
Divine Statues.
Yeah.
That fucking guy, right? Divine Statues. Every time I write statues on anything to do with fucking Facebook, his name comes up. I have to keep deleting every time I fucking write statues.
That's Tack's favorite cover of all time is number 50.
Of Silver Surfer with all the heads and the holographic start.
Oh yeah. So Cody Spencer says it's like in America where it's $1 and $1. You know, people say $1, which is $1. Same kind of.
I wonder where that comes from. I'd be curious to know where that comes from.
Cat Dad in the House, Thor Gunderson, Deep Sea Diver. Apparently, is $5.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
Oh yeah, cheddar, bread, cash, moolah, green,
Yeah.
bucks, cash. Spider-Man 616. What's up, Rodney 4? No, fuck you then. No, what's up, what's up, Alex and Geo?
Fuck you.
Tony Fennell in the house. Yeah, what's up at him? Maybe I didn't catch him earlier.
Yeah, he blanked me clearly.
Yeah, he's blanking us. Cheers, buddy. Forbes is posted everywhere. Chris Eaton in the house. House of Gog. Oops, just skipped down really far. I hate when it does that. If you want anything to say, make sure you do the hashtag at RaddTitan so that I can
if you want us to talk about anything.
Yeah. Because otherwise, sometimes, especially this Spider-Man 616, he's talking to everyone else rather than us. So, oh, your boy's in the house. The guy you bought your Akuma statue off of.
Oh, nice.
Arnil.
Welcome, brother. Thank you. Actually, I've got to say, it was a really, really pleasant experience dealing with this guy. You know, I reached out to him on reached out to him on eBay. Man, what the fuck, eBay? They're off their damn fucking mind. The statue's X price, shipping's Y price, and then they put fucking huge taxes on it, like doing their taxes for you, and they're working out the taxes like fucking like some sort of greedy fucking Turk. They're like, you know, oh no, like I was like, I think the taxes on Akuma were going to be like $170. I was like, what the fuck? So I spoke to the guy, reached out to him, and we chatted and stuff, and sent me loads of pictures, and you know, it was great, man. It was really smooth. It arrived mint, no issues at all, absolutely spotless piece. So really, really pleasant experience, really good experience. So I can recommend the guy if you see his name. You can rely he's going to sort you out.
Well, you tagged him on Facebook anyway. He's not in the group.
Yes, he is. Is he not?
It was grayed out.
Oh, need to add him.
Yeah, you need to add him. Your sniper's in the house as well. Sniper just popped up. Yeah.
No, it's funny because as another thing, I'm going to educate you now to another thing. Gucci boy, you know, your name where we come from is that little bit in between your nutsack and your anus.
The perineum, yeah.
Yeah, we also call it where we're from. Perineum. Yeah. Perineum. We also call that area a gooch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're trying to. Yeah. Thanks, Cody. Yeah. Cody says I see you sticking to your new schedule very well.
What was the schedule? Oh, on our
Saturday and stuff. Yeah. Mike's coming in. Art and Centre is tenner.
Oh yeah, I've never used
quite a lot of them. Talking about my salt and pepper look there. See, I get love from Atim. The beard brothers stick together, you know.
Yeah, but you and Atim, you're like really close, isn't you? I've heard that before.
Yeah, Atim, you son of a bitch. Because of comments you made and I agreed with. Apparently, we're the best of fucking buddies, and I got blocked. So yeah, you've caused me trouble, Atim. Not your fault, but you know,
absolutely not your fault at all. I did nothing to do with you.
Yeah, some fucking bellend.
Yeah, it's the same thing, innit? Never have a beer with someone on camera because all of a sudden, you know, anything that comes to light or anything that comes out, you are just as to blame as that person is that you had a beer with.
No. But it was also that I had a beer with him, but also on the comment where I think the video, I did agree with him on the video and the comments.
Yeah, but you would agree with him because it
was true.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with having a beer. It's got to do with the fact that he's got a pretty good eye.
Yeah. Heard anything else regarding the Connecticut Street Fighter line? Mainly the guy on Charlie set. I haven't actually had an update about that. I know that their My is going up for pre-order on Friday, but other than that, no updates on the Street Fighter pieces.
Got to be due soon, isn't it? It was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got to be within the next 6 months, I would imagine. Because I'm sure that it was about 6 or 7 months ago, so it can't be much.
It must have been around like September-ish. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe no, actually summer. Maybe. Childhood Greats. We've got the sound wave in the images anyway. So we'll talk about that then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to try and say that guy's name. Just going to say hi. He's got like all those kind of Russian or Greek characters going on. Reese from Chicago. All right. All right. Cool. There you go. All right. So yeah, so it's caught up with the comments now. So yeah, again, if you want to ask anything, make sure you do the at RaddTitan so I can see it. And what I will do is I just need to make sure I get some. I know Dave's doing some pictures across. Okay, I've got to put them in there.
Sweet.
So tell me about your last pickup, Gio.
So it's quite. I've been looking for it for a little while, actually. You know, after what happened before, you know, it was a quite highly publicized situation with Eric Sosa. So you know, I don't really want to like stick going over old ground and all that shit. You know, business is business, and everybody's entitled to change their mind. But the situation that took place afterwards is very difficult. You know, and as a man, you know, you can there's a thousand things that you can say about me, or you could even attack me with, that I would hold my hands up and say, yes, I'm guilty of this, yes, I'm guilty of that. But anybody that knows me, anybody that's ever been around me, knows that to call me a bully is a very bad mistake to make. I've never asked for anything from anybody in this hobby. I've never demanded anything, and I've never ever bullied another soul in my life. So I am the protector of people. That is my nature, and anyone that knows me will tell you that.
When we got our socks as kids, your translation was farmer,
Yeah,
and my translation was protector. So I just want to throw that in there.
Alexander, which isn't your name. Let me just add that, because Alexander means protector. Alex means, I don't know, sunflower maybe. But anyway, regardless of that, you know, some of them sort of bullshit accusations were made, and they'll have to be, you know, dealt with in person, because I won't have anybody call me that ever. So, you know, unfortunately, an apology won't do it now. I'm after a little bit more. It's just hard because, you know, I mean, like I said, I don't really want to go over too much old ground, but I think if you were the type of person that maybe suffered either, I don't know, abuse or something like that, and then someone called you that type of thing, you would take it incredibly personally. Like, I don't know, like, so let's say you were a victim of domestic violence, like all your childhood or something, and someone called you a wife beater, you'd want to cave their fucking cranium in. And that's pretty much where we're at. You know, it's the most horrible thing you can pretty much say about me, which will really upset me, that type of shit. So, you know, in the end, you know, I went out and I got the piece myself. I thought about it, you know, I really liked it, you know, and I've always really liked it from the first tease, really. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to go out and get it. And then I thought, you know, should I share it? Should I not? You know, I don't really like the sculptor as a person after um, our sort of dealings with him, which, you know, in fairness, a lot of people that have dealt with him have told me exactly the same thing. So it's not like an isolated incident. But, you know, I decided in the end, you know, why should I rob like other people as well? You know, this is a really good piece, you know, in a lot of ways. And in fairness, you know, whether you like the person or not, he did an absolutely outstanding job on the Akuma. I mean, the Ryu is exceptional piece. The Ryu still for me is one of I think it's the best Ryu out there in any scale. The prototype's Ryu, and the Akuma is exactly the same. I mean, it is a real stunning piece, and he did an absolutely amazing job. There's no, you know, love him, hate him, you know, or be indifferent. It doesn't make any difference really. It's an amazing job, and I was really impressed with it when I got it out of the box. You know, it was a stunning piece, man, and the sculpt is absolutely insane. Like the you know, there's no stupid muscles, there's no origin points that don't exist, and muscles crossing over other muscles and other shit that we've seen in the past. It really is, you know, a really beautifully sculpted piece of art. It's a fantastic job, and you know, I thought to myself, you know, why should I keep that from anybody? You know, just because we don't see eye to eye and this little thing happened. I mean, the thing to remember is what happened in terms of like business of asking us for help, and then like when it's time to deliver the final piece, not actually sending it. That's forgiven. That's like forgotten. That don't mean anything. It's the other shit that's come afterwards, the personal attacks to try and justify why you don't man up and follow your word and do what you promised you would do. It turned into a complete load of lies and accusations that can't be let go, I'm afraid. So not from me anyway. So, you know, but in the end, the piece itself is absolutely stunning. He did a magnificent job. You know, it's really well painted. It's an exceptional sculpt. So there's nothing I can really say in that regard, other than the fact it's an absolutely beautiful piece. It really is. You know, really is. So I was really impressed with it. Really impressed. So, you know, I got it from this guy, and I had like a nice smooth transaction. I got it in. You know, it came all the way from the US. Opened the box up, and I mean, even the boxing and everything else, it's as premium can be. You know, the prototype stuff. You know, it's really well packaged. Really, like nothing had moved. Nothing was out of place. Everything was mint. So it was great. So yeah, really, really impressed with it actually, and I think it's just a touch better than Ryu.
Yeah.
I think it's just a touch better. I don't know if it's character appreciation more for me than anything else, but I mean, just look at that. Look at how well painted and sculpted that is. That's just a masterpiece. Really is. Really was it? I mean, such a great anatomy on that. Just how the body, the physique is done. It's just crazy. Yeah, and you know, it's funny. You know, them beads there, they're like fully sculpted. There he is with Sagat.
Oh, they're not like
No,
a bracelet.
they're not like beads, like with like a string in them or anything like that. They're actually fully like sculpted. I was quite surprised when I got them out of the box. Cool. You know, and then you got the two different torsos. One basically has the kanji on the back, of like tattooed onto his back, and the other one's just a plain back, with no kanji on it. And then, you know, obviously the gi comes separate, and you just, you know, clip them together. But there is a little bit of a seam on the top left shoulder that you know, I've noticed on a lot of people's actual photos, and you know, people that are selling them are saying, you know, it has that. So it's not really, you know, it's not obscene, but there's ever so slightly a bit more gappage on one side than the other.
I got a lot of these repeat because you didn't send me all the pictures. You sent me like a batch of them. Yeah,
it comes with 3 heads.
Oh wow, 3 heads.
Yeah, so you got that head there, and you've got the screaming. So you got that head there, which is normal paint. Then you got screaming head, which is there, and then you have another head, which is like the plain head, where he's, you know, like that head, and then his eyes light up.
Oh, okay, I did see that one.
Yeah, if you go back a couple of shots, that's him there. That's it. That one.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really, I mean, the light thing, you take the top of the hair piece off, and then you press the button and it lights up. But what's really good about the light up on this is that it doesn't bleed out through any of the rest of the face. So, you know, it's been done really well. I mean, I've got to say, you know, regardless of my personal feelings, this is an exceptional piece of work. There's no doubt about it. Really is quite impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, when you put it next to Sagat and it's like it can stand up with Sagat, you know that it's good. Like, it's really good. I don't know which one I prefer, actually.
Well, you got a choice, so at least you got the choice.
Funny thing is that, you know, you know, the same situation where I got Sagat from Joe, and he bought it, and then we started talking about prices, and then, you know, I managed to buy it off him. If this guy had it would have been in the same situation. He'd told me it was $1,000. I probably would have paid it.
Yeah,
that's how much I liked it.
All right, so we've got. No, I look forward to seeing it, to be honest, because I did really like the Ryu as well. So
Ryu is exceptional.
Yeah.
I mean, they both. I mean, you know, they both are really, really nice pieces of work. They really are.
So we got Bart in the house.
Oh, Bart's cool.
What I do part is I'll see what the comic looks like when I get it in, and if it's shit, there's no point sending it for CGC. But I'll look at it when I get it. He wants some Thundercat comic. Barbara Lopez in the house. Dark Mufasa. Nick Belgian Blue in the house.
Bitch.
Nick's going to start posting that fucking "Where's my money" things that like
He might have to, man. He might have to. He's being quite patient.
J. Joshua Jameson, Sean Tyler, Ollie Jensen, Spartan 187,
Spartan Murder.
Come with me, you want to collect. MSXMRE in the house.
Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, no, is it? MSXMRE.
Oh,
yeah, Jen Mint is in the house there as well.
the original
there's Jesse U. Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah. Oh, he's still got your boy's got the evil Ryu if you're after it.
He did say that actually. He did tell me he had it. I mean, it's for me. It's it's not really a character I really follow. I mean, trying to give Ryu a personality is difficult in itself, isn't it? Really.
All right. So, do you want to get straight to the pictures?
Yeah, man. I'm ready when you are.
We've got 81 people watching, so that's awesome.
Nice.
Give it a thumbs up if you are watching. Yeah.
Wear my Akuma shirt, bitch.
I'm wearing my Hooverman one.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, Mr. Hooverman. All right, what we'll do is let me try and do this then. So bear with me 2 seconds. So if I share the screen, I'm going to go share the screen. Oops. So we'll share that. I'm going to get infinity screen, and then what I'm going to want is I'm going to want this one here. So like this, and then I'm going to want this one. So the first thing basically was that Infinity War is going to be 3 hours and 2 minutes long, apparently.
Brilliant.
So, well, obviously the credits on those kind of films are always, like 15 minutes anyway, but still, it's a good long film. I mean, I would have been happy if they did what they did with all like the Harry Potter and everything, where they dragged it all out. I would have been happy with that, to be honest with you. But
I would have been happy with 4 hours.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. If they split it into 2 parts, it wouldn't have bothered me.
It's funny actually. When I was unboxing Akuma last night, Justice League was on.
Yeah.
And I got the Blu-ray of Justice League, and I watched the director's cut first. Yeah. And I started watching whatever this version was on TV on Sky, Virgin, whatever the fuck I was watching, and it had loads of parts in it that I didn't recognise, like loads of bits, actually pretty good bits as well. So I might have to watch the standard edition because there are definitely parts in it that are not in the director's cut.
I don't remember. I'm not really going to go out my way.
No, I still like the film. I still like Justice League. I have no problem with it at all. There's loads of great bits.
Yeah.
As I was unboxing it, was the Steppenwolf bit where he comes to, fucking Amazon, smashes the Amazonians. That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind smashing the Amazonians. All right, so we got Nick 666 in the house. Cheers, buddy. Anthony's Forbes is telling everyone to hit the like button. Ollie Jensen. We do a review of the Wonder Woman premium format. We haven't done the new premium format. Did Speedy pick it up, I think?
Who?
I think Speedy picked up the new Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I think he's got it, yeah.
Yeah, so, hopefully we'll pick it up there. MCE in the house. Is that George or is that John? Sugar Shane Customs. Just writing Gamora died. What's your thoughts on Taskmaster reportedly being the villain in the Black Widow movie? To be honest with you, I'm glad he's sort of getting introduced into the Marvel universe. He's quite a cool character.
I don't know much about him actually. I think if I recall, he's a character that can mimic anybody's skills.
Yeah.
So like, if he fights somebody, he can pretty much he learns like instantly through their fighting and can pretty much understand and know what they're going to do before they do it, so he can beat them.
But he's also like a bit of a Deadpool kind of character, a bit of a piss take character as well.
Oh, cool! I've never really read too much of him, to be honest.
George in the house.
So it is George.
It's George. Oh, fuck off, Nick. I forgot about all that stuff. God damn it.
Well, what's Nick say?
Greg Plitz in the house. God damn it. But he was a fitness model anyway. That's another story. Beat Up 3, Geo. There's no director's cut of Justice League. I don't know what you were watching.
Yeah, there is. I've got it.
Okay.
There's on my steelbook. There's two versions. So there's the theatrical release, and then I've got another cut which has like loads more stuff in it. Yeah. But there were parts that I was watching that I didn't recognize from the first film. So a little bit more on the like. There's a part where Bruce Wayne's talking to Jarvis. So, no, not Jarvis. Not fucking Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis.
He's talking to Jeremy Irons, who's like the butler. What's the fucking guy's name?
Alfred.
Alfred is talking to Alfred. And he's talking about all the Justice League sort of characters. And I don't recall that part happening in this version I saw. Like, it's quite in-depth conversation about the Flash and the other Cyborg and the other guy.
Yeah. And all the little shitty logos on the files.
Yeah, but it ain't that part. It's a different part. It's like they're sitting in the office or they're on a plane. They're on his jet.
Apparently, is it the Zack Snyder cut, apparently?
Yeah, I mean, I've like I say, the version I have has two different versions on it.
Yeah.
And I watched the longer one. Obviously, being me, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to go for the long one." So I watched that. But the other, I think I'm going to have to give the other version a spin, see how that goes. Because I enjoyed what I saw yesterday. I still like Justice League.
So Stuart Murray in the house, and Ed Dude in the house, Joe in the house as well. We'll have to. We'll say have love. The PCS 1/3 Akuma. 1/3 Akuma is really nice.
Yeah, this one's better.
And the Pop Culture Shock Shin Akuma, but the up-and-coming PCS Ultimate is a step above and it's flawless. No bias. May have to cancel out of room though. That's Joe. And thanks, Joe, for the donation there, buddy.
$5 don't mean I'm agreeing with you, Joe. You should know you're dealing with RaddTitan, man. You need to put about 3 zeros on that shit.
I think you mean Jesse Hernandez, you mean diapers there. I think your autocorrect has kicked in. He says 3 hours and 2 minutes, who's going to wear diapers? I think that's what he meant. Unless Depends is a brand in America, I don't know. Dude, F State in the house.
Welcome, brother. Hope you're feeling better.
B-Dub 3 says, where did you get that cut? Because it's not been released. Maybe not in America, but in the UK we get quite cool stuff apparently. He's going to get it now. You fucking pushed him. And also Nick is asking for a steelbook count. Travis Billington in the house. Andrew, I've never pronounced your last name. Is it Theophil?
Doesn't say it on it. This is the version I have.
We can't see you.
You can't see me.
Oh, well, let's go back if you fucking want to see you. Jesus Christ. Where's this screen? No.
See it?
No, can't see it yet. There you go. Stop. Here you go. This is all for.
So this is the version that I have. This one. This is the Justice League steelbook I got.
Yeah.
That's what the back looks like.
Yeah.
And then inside of it, I've got 2 discs. One is a 3D disc, which I haven't watched, and one is this one, which is like an extended version. the 2D.
Yeah.
So this is the one I watched. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the things anymore because I've opened this, so I've ruined it. Now I've just put my greasy fingers on it now, and now
wax it up.
Wax that shit, Mr. Miyagi, the fuck out of this.
All right, sake.
I got it from Zavi, I believe. Might have actually been HMV.
Yeah, I mean, Zavi actually do some good stuff, and I mean, a lot of the Americans actually ask for the UK versions because I think Americans have actually stopped doing a lot of the 3D stuff. I don't think they bother.
Yeah, I love 3D. Me.
All right.
I really enjoy it. Unfortunately, I think it said it on the back of the slip, but I've removed it because I've don't keep them especially if they're stuck down with glue and shit.
How many? So how many steelbooks do you think you got?
About 200 or so. It's not that many.
Yeah, just do a video. Your boy F State. So finally opened Doom. It's amazing.
It is an amazing piece. There's no question.
When we had a Doctor Doom versus Magneto video, I chose Doom over Magneto, and I've owned Magneto.
You didn't own Magneto at the time, though, so it's important.
No, I didn't own Magneto at the time. I didn't own either at the time, and I actually bought Magneto.
You probably still would have gone with Doom anyway.
I prefer the Doom.
The Doom is a really nice piece. There's no question about it. I mean, it's a very well done piece.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to do a Blu-ray update. Oh, I don't know how that picture got in there. Oh, hello. That was just in case I forgot.
I could think of 3,777 reasons why.
No, it was 3,710. My max bid was 77. And so I got this one, and then I've also got a copy of 180 to get graded, but I don't think this is going to be. I think it's going to be like a 4.5 or.
Yeah, but the 180 should have cameo, shouldn't it? Like Wolverine cameo.
It's the cameo on the last page. Yeah. So I might have to go and get a fucking 9 of this now to match them. God damn it!
Don't need that.
And then
I fucking sent a comic off recently because I was told. And even online, it said that it was the first appearance of the Black Order, and sent it off to CGC. Come back, says fuck all on it.
Yeah,
all on it about it being the first appearance.
And I looked into afterwards, and it's not.
How is it not? Of course it is.
Well, they had 2 comics in the same month.
God damn it!
Yeah, but neither of them are done. It's the same as, do you know your Carnage Born?
Yes.
That's the first appearance of Dark Carnage, but it's not on your comic, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
This is then my dinner for the next month, is these Oodle Doodles. And then also I got this Deadpool Mercury Mouth number 7, which is a Trainspotting tribute, and this is signed by Office Adam. And this is Cody Spencer's fault, this one.
Yeah, this looks like something that he would be responsible for.
Yeah, that was his fault. He fucking sent it.
You don't see these gold fucking labels. I know it's him, fucker.
Well, when I saw him in New York, he had like a massive wedge of comics he was getting signed. This is also one that I bought. This Amazing Spider-Man number 10. I did get the pack, but it had some pieces in it, so I need to get another replacement.
Did you get that sorted? Did you get?
No, he's gonna send it when he sends my other stuff. So yeah, cool. I do really like that one because it's got blood on it. So
yeah, I like the variant. The Virgin, sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was pissed off because actually, it's not the Virgin, is it? Which one's? Oh no, it's actually this one that's creased.
Oh, yeah, fine then.
Yeah, but he's sending a replacement anyway, and then this is the one you got.
Yeah, I picked this up. This should be up on your slabs for statues on Sunday at some point for the Galactus maquette. I mean, that's just like fucking spot.
I think we need to do some videos on that. To be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need to get together anyway. There's a few statues we're doing in both houses, so Need to get on that flex.
So yeah, this one is actually
it's Delotto, isn't it? It's the Delotto
no,
variant.
this is Delotto.
Oh, I thought it was.
Granoff.
I've got the Doom that's Delotto. Maybe it's
this is Eddie Granoff.
Oh, okay. I must be the Doom because this is number 2. I have the Doom, but it's not been graded.
Yeah, I think Doom is it's the villains, and Doom is Delotto, I believe.
It's very nice. This is a lovely cover as well. I picked this up really relatively cheap. I got it off eBay for like 50 quid.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah. Then this is just because I saw Love Death Robot, and it's actually really good. It's on Netflix. It's like literally all these like 10-minute episodes, and they're all different. They're all like different studios and things. Definitely highly recommend watching it. I mean, there'll be some that you won't like. There's 18 episodes. I think overall there was only 2 or 3 I didn't really, not that I didn't like them, but I was a bit like, meh, you know.
Okay.
But the others, some of them are really good. The first episode's really good. So definitely recommend checking that out. Just binge watch it. And also I saw Bumblebee. Really enjoyed that. And some of that is really good. Some of the Cybertron scenes are really, really, really cool. Definitely really enjoyed those.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't bring myself to watch that shit.
The Cybertron scenes are really good.
I just can't bring myself to watch it. I just can't. It's been killed for me. The first couple were really good, and then it's just been it's been anally fucked now. I just can't bring myself to do it anymore. It's funny. I can see F State asking what the group's opinion are on the best Batman at the moment. To get on Sideshow's site.
Yeah.
I told you fucking idiot. You should listen to me. Get Canal's one. Get Martin Canal's new PF. That Batman is the shit. I would love to have that piece. Maybe one day. One day I'll get it. Buffed up fucking traps that go on today. Hey, Kuma.
Go through them. There you go. Does look good. I look forward to seeing it. This is then the new XM store, which is Toy Kings in Thailand.
Sweet. Need to get my ass over there.
It's not actually XM. It's they're an XM distributor, but yeah, they store other stuff as well. So you got that. This is where there was a convention I went to, and they actually had the life-size Batman Ninja, Samurai, and got that there in the back of the store. They also the ones who did the Throne, XM Throne, Magneto.
Yeah, that you could sit in.
Yeah, it's not very comfortable, but yeah. But this is pretty cool. Water frame.
Very nice, very classy.
Yeah, it's really nice store. Really nice store. So yeah, definitely would check that out.
Fucking size that whole transformation, man. Fuck, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah,
you fucked.
Jinx.
I actually ordered this before. So this is by the guy who did Juggernaut, isn't it? By William. I can't remember his surname now. God. How bad am I?
No. What are you talking about?
The guy who did your Juggernaut.
Oh. Is he making that? Really?
It's by Will Higgins. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just popped up saying me. Sorry, I went
when you said Juggernaut, I thought you meant Sideshow, and he's Will Harbox. So I was like,
oh yeah. No, I was talking to him today as well. My mind just went totally blank because
you're talking about my Juggernaut. Yeah, I would have told you.
I said your Juggernaut, but yeah. So this is by Will Higgins. So I got this on pre-order, and I got this a couple of months ago actually. So this is the one where it's going to be the comic. And
you getting it? Is it you getting the kit then, or are you getting this painted?
No, we're getting it painted.
You're leaving it like this?
No, we're getting it painted.
Okay, cool. Painted. Who are you going to use?
No, it comes painted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think you can buy a kit if you want a kit, but I don't want to go and get a kit. I just want to get it painted. So yeah.
It's fucking well cool. Where are you going to put it?
I don't know. The only thing is there was another one that I did actually really like, which had all the kind of Iron Man arms, and Hulk arm, and stuff like that on there. But the problem with that was it was 1/6. So with this one, it's quarter scale, and I don't know where I'm going to put it, but yeah, I definitely I had to get it.
Looks great.
So yeah, talking about that, there's the Juggernaut and Toad, and this is for the scale against your beast. So yeah,
I have all of these on pre-order. Every single one of them.
Same, but look at that compared to Beast.
Well, I know that Juggernaut's going to be massive, but I have been talking to Marcus anyway about scaling and sizes, and you believe it or not, although it looks massive in that photo, the Beast actually only, I think, is around 20 inches to the point of that elbow. Yeah. I think this Juggernaut's only going to be about 25. So, and he's quite heavily crouched. But for me, this is exactly what I'm saying. That's just Jim Lee, innit? That's just that Jim Lee picture. Have you seen that Jim Lee picture of all the villains?
Yeah.
That one, that Juggernaut one, that was it. That tipped it for me. As soon as I saw that, I was like, fuck, man, that's right out of the book. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I quite like the Toad as well. Something about that Toad I'm really digging. And I don't like the character at all. I don't give a fuck. So it's one of them statue fucks, that is.
Well, he's on the base. What do you know, though, on we've got the guy here anyway. I mean, we can ask him, but whose hand is that, or what is the hand coming out?
I've been talking with again with people. I mean, at the minute it's like obviously just the concept and things like that. So it's a hand at the moment. But I was saying I would like it to be like Rogues or like something, because I remember Rogue scrapping with him a lot in the comics, and then so she's quite strong, isn't she, Rogue? She's like a powerhouse. So
yeah,
I was thinking Rogue, but then somebody said somebody else. Like I think it's the same. There's another person. I can't remember her name. Atom, where the fuck are you? This is way to come in.
What, Kitty Pryde?
Yeah, I think that's her. Who is that?
Kitty Pryde is the one that comes with the.
I know that, but what is the relevance? Because I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. I thought that the comment was. I thought the comment was kind of taking the piss because the Sideshow were doing it.
No. Just I think it probably was a piss take, but there must be some relevance to the character, otherwise it wouldn't be there. I personally would like it to be one of the X-Men, to be honest, and I want it to be a female because I'm not collecting the females. So if I get Rogue's arm in there, I'll be happy with
that. Yeah. Well, so you don't have to get a Rogue.
Yeah, exactly. I can have Rogue's hand there, and then that skull can be Psylocke's, and then I've got the both.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, no, really cool, really big as well, really, big like he should be, really.
Just love the really exaggerated, massive hands and fucking giant. I just think it looks great.
Apparently, Kitty was the one who trapped him.
Trapped him in what?
Just trapped him in the movie. It says.
I thought there would be a little bit more relevance, but never mind. Make it Rogue then. Let's have Rogue's hand.
Kitty Pryde pulls Juggernaut into the ground in X-Men 3 movie.
Oh dear. Absolutely fucking no relevance that we care about there whatsoever.
Yeah, really cool there.
Yeah, like the head as well. Yeah, it's looking great, man. It's coming on.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing that. And then this is me. This is all me. And I even guilted Mike into sending his comic back, and the Jedi mind trick. No joking. So this is the Magneto, which is based on X-Men 4, I think it was, and it's one of my favorite covers. Actually, I do really like the cover from the Jim Lee kind of run, and this piece there. And I do love the kind of clear resin there on the side.
Well, that's water in it. That's Cyclops.
Yeah, because
I think Cyclops is drowning in that water, or pulling himself out of it, or something.
Because what it is the actual the cover is basically they're all kind of turned to stone, and Magneto and Professor X are actually kind of people in colour, but everyone else is like rock behind them. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing that painted up. It's been sent to.
I don't like that head.
No.
I don't like that head at all. I like the mask. And
No,
like the other
I'm going to go.
I don't like that. I don't like that looking up unmasked head at all.
I don't mind that one where he's looking down. But yeah, it's that one.
And the mask is great. Yeah, that one I'm not feeling.
Yeah, it's a bit like a fat Justin Timberlake, but it's going across to SSOL to paint. So I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, look at that. That's great. Look, how he's done the rock versions perfectly, isn't he? That looks great. This is printed now as well, isn't it?
That's printed. That's printed.
That's mad. That's fucking mad. You know, Soul's fucking doing the prototype paint of that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shit.
That's the measurements as well. So it weren't as big as I actually thought because I was really worried about displaying it. So it's 19.5 wide by 22 high by 21 deep. So 21.5 deep. So yeah, it won't go into a Best or a Struva, but it should go into my module case.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got that in the center with like, you know, that's a pretty big statement.
Yeah,
it looks great to me. Looks great.
Right then, so you got that. So this is a tease from House of Gog. So basically, this is a character that they're releasing, and they're going to show a few more teasers this week, next week, and I think the week after. And then they'll show the whole concept there. I have seen it, and it's really, really cool. It's really, really cool. So I'm really looking forward to people seeing that. Again, this is just tease. So go check out their Instagram, House of Gog. And the artist is very well-known artist. It's Pascal Blanchet. I'm not very good with French. Blanchet. So yeah, definitely check them out. Then this is Legion Studios. I don't know if you sent me more stuff because I've just had a message beep up. There you go. All right, so this is within production, quarter scale, fully sculpted, classic portrait and switch out shown next. Still missing the armor and all of the details of that. So this is Dave Cassie's project. This is Dracula.
So I'm a big Dracula fan, so I'm very interested in this. I'm really interested in seeing a classic portrait as well.
Yep.
Is it me? Like, is there something wrong with me, or am I the only person that thinks that in Sesame Street, Count Dracula, and he counts all the time, like for kids? Yeah. Is that not just genius? I just sit sometimes and think to myself,
is that what idea?
That's the best idea ever. Like literally, or let's teach kids how to count. So we'll have Count Dracula who just counts all the time. That's fucking genius. I wish I was in the room when that was suggested, when I was in the boardroom. I'd have been like, oh man, you're so fucking smart.
Yeah, but you weren't even born.
Yeah, I know, but let's not let fucking shit like that get in the way of a good feeling.
Yeah. So
I want to see the classic version of this. Big fan of the character. Read a lot about him when I was young. Obviously, close historical references as well. So, really, really interesting.
From that angle, though, do I see a bit of Tom Cruise, or am I going fucking mental?
Are you thinking about like Interview the Vampire sort of thing?
Maybe, yeah. I do see a little bit of Tom Cruise there. It's not a bad thing.
Make no doubt, Louis, you are a killer.
And then you got the hand there with the glove and the armor.
Yeah, man. Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
That's what we need. A couple of spikes sticking out of the ground with some bodies in it, or is that too much? It's probably too much, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. It's a horror line, you know. Then you got Drax. This one was shown quite a while ago, but
only just coming up for pre-order. I've only just managed to grab this though.
No, it's been up for a long time. You were slow to pick up. And you were
really?
Like,
fucking yeah. When people were like, oh yeah, you're gonna. It's only just popped up. I was like, yeah, shit, need that. Really love this. Actually, I have to say. I mean, for me, lots of good switch outs on here, lots of good options, and it's about time we started seeing, like a comic book Drax, for fuck's sake. I mean, these people have had the license for how long, and we still just don't get these pieces. And as long as things like this happen, fan art is always going to have an important place in collecting. Because if you're just gonna make a few characters and then sort of go quiet for it, I mean, Drax is Guardians of the Galaxy. How can you have Groot and fucking Rocket and not have Drax? What the fuck? Angela, are you serious? Are you drunk?
Yeah.
You're having a laugh. You know what I mean? It should be like Star-Lord. Where's Star-Lord at?
Yeah. Well, Star-Lord was shown. Star-Lord was shown.
I mean, you need it has to be Groot, Rocket, Drax, Star-Lord, Gamora. They're like the A team, and then you go into like Angela, whoever the fuck she is, with her ribbons.
Yeah, there you go. So Ed Dude actually said he should have switch-out blades.
Yeah, he has. He comes with what I like about this though. If you go back to the last picture, right? I really like that gun. Put that gun over the shoulder, and then the blade in the other hand. That's how blade with that gun, and probably maybe the screaming head. I like out of the two, but I like switching up the weapons. Yes, he got 2 blades, 2 guns, and 2 heads. Some good detailing on that gun. No, the other way round. There is no picture of it because I don't know why, but the way I would do it is it's nice. Really pleased with this.
Oh, the way you do it.
No, of course, but there's only just one me, isn't there? Let's have it right.
Tim is saying, how about this, Gio? Dinosaur toys are made from plastic by use of fossil fuels derived from fossil remains. Now that's nice.
Yes, man. That's what I'm talking about. Brains is sexy. Being smart. Very attractive.
Yeah.
You just earned yourself a shot, my friend. When I'm in New York, we're going to get some shots.
Right. Wait.
I'm probably going to spit them all over your face, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah. Don't drink whiskey with Georgie.
No, not whiskey. I'll do some sambucas or some tequilas, something like that.
Or some peach schnapps.
Do a couple of cheeky tequilas.
A couple of peach schnapps or something.
Yeah. Some tequilas.
Yeah. But, that's the thing is. Totally agree. The one of the problems with a lot of the bigger licensed companies is, and it's one of the reasons why there is an element of acceptability with the unlicensed companies, is the fact that they just don't make. Oh, hello, Sad Lemon. What's going on? Sad Lemon invoicing me. Yeah. So they'll have like a line, and they won't finish it. They kind of hold the line ransom, and sometimes it's just not right. Especially what Nick's going through at the moment. He ordered all of the new 52, and then they stopped. They didn't want to make Aquaman, which really just ridiculous.
I've just seen the idea of it. But for me, I mean, I don't understand. I just don't understand the idea of doing Guardians of the Galaxy and not having Star-Lord and Drax. I mean, what the fuck? Are you having a joke? Are you drunk? You must be, to think, oh, well, we'll just give them this woman that has ribbons and some other shit going on. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? It should be Groot. It should be Drax. It should be, I mean, they're the 3. They would be my 3 first. And then it would be the others.
Yeah.
Jesus. Drax is seriously needed, and I'm very pleased to get him in. I'm thinking to myself, who should I try and pair him off with? What Thanos do you reckon he'll pair up nicely with?
Probably the Throne, no?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, he has. I mean, obviously, with the original Infinity, he has a big part to play with Surfer and Thanos. I mean, there's more of the classic version of him, but he does. He does.
They both make their first appearance at the same time, don't they? Drax and Thanos. Their stories.
Yeah.
Which way around you want to look at it?
All right. So, Emerald on a bit of a late. At least maybe on time for the stream. What do you guys think of the new Bleach bust? All right, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out what that was from. So yeah, that should come up soon. We got it coming. XM will do Drax and Gamora, but they keep getting told to delay it.
I bet they fucking do.
Yeah. Then you got this boy.
I bet there's people holding that line to ransom, telling them not to fucking move.
Yeah. Then you got Quasar.
You know what? This was a funny one for me. This one, I got like a crazy I got like a crazy deal on this.
Have you been selling stuff without telling me? Because you've got fucking money all of a sudden, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, for me, this is like sort of. I stumbled across Drax first, and I thought I like this, and then I saw this, and I jumped on the pair, and I really like the look of this statue quite a lot. I've really something about it. There's something menacing and galactic that I'm just digging, and I kind of like the character as well a little bit. I mean, not a lot of people know much about Quasar, but I mean, you know, he's sort of more of a champion for humans and everyday men. You know, like people just like fucking normal. You know, it's not like this like chosen thing. You know, I kind of like that sort of arc of the character, and I like the switch out on this as well because part of it looks like He-Man. I kind of like that.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about this guy at all, and I don't like that. Huh?
There's He-Man.
Yeah. By the power of Grayskull.
I mean, just look at that. That sculpt's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's like it's really jacked.
Yeah.
Looks like something out of Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love the stars and the cape.
Yeah, it's like a little bit elemental, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I like that. It's great. Really cool. Really, really cool, actually. Definitely look forward to seeing that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of it.
I'm going to have to go Marvel Wiki. Is he Marvel or he is Marvel?
He's Marvel, yeah, of course he is. Yeah,
I don't even know that.
He has the same sort of he has them quantum band sort of things that Captain Marvel and some of the other characters have. You know, like Jealous Warlock. But I mean, it's nice to see like things like this. Is what I'm talking about. You got these characters they never see the light of day. I mean, why we haven't seen Nova as well is like obscene. There's certain characters they just need to be made. Nova's shit. I remember there being a custom Nova that was really nice. I can't remember who did it, but it was nice.
Yeah, there was a custom one which basically was Mad X redid his Magneto comic, and it looked really nice. But there was also a Nova Star-Lord fan art that was really nice.
Yeah, see, it's things like that. I saw this and I thought, fuck, man, this is never going to come around again. And I have to jump on this because you're never going to see this.
Yeah, no, I definitely look forward to seeing that for sure, man. For sure. Loads of textures, loads of details going on there. And then this is in the factory. So this is all parts of the factory getting done. There's that thing on the base. There's the tentacles. There's one of his band.
This is really nice to see.
Yeah. So they're coming very soon. Apparently, they said the end of March, didn't they? But I doubt it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Apparently, I did pronounce Pascal's name right. Pascal Blanchet.
Look how good that is.
That's the gauntlets, yeah.
The light up things, that looks wicked.
Then you got some Prime 1. So this is actually the for the figurative Predator. You can get the spike hand to go with it.
You mean Fugitive?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fugitive, sorry.
Fuck me.
It's been a long day. Oh, apparently Will Higgins worked on that Nova Star-Lord.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That Nova Star-Lord, I mean, I don't think it ever it looked amazing, but I don't think it got made. It kind of kept getting delayed, and I think it moved around a few times. But yeah, that piece was awesome.
Project
Fugitive Predator, yeah. So this is pretty cool. This is the spike. The hand looks pretty cool, but yeah, 74.2 centimeters. Damn. God. Yeah, it's a big old thing that is to put next to it. And I think it's about $450. So you got that. That goes with the bust. And then you also got the shuriken as well. That's more up your alley, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure that ain't a shuriken, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a sort of ninja starry kind of thing.
Funny because they call it a shuriken, but that is definitely a ninja star on steroids. Do you remember when we were kids and we used to nick people's Mercedes signs and sharpen the edges and use them as ninja stars?
Well, I thought you were going to say the other one.
No.
The other one is when I went to France, and in France you could go and you could buy fucking knives and whatever else, and I brought them all back, and I think I brought 4 shurikens and 4 ninja stars, and we went to George's house, got them out, spent 40 minutes, maybe an hour, sharpening them all. Just like sharpening them non-stop so that every fucking edge was really, really sharp. Went to the park, threw them in the tree, literally lost them all straight away. So, yeah.
Yeah, just tearing off the badges off Mercedes and pulling the ring off and sharpening the edges. That was cheaper.
Yeah, much cheaper, but yeah.
Not for them, but obviously for us, you know, when you're a bit ghetto, man, you got to take what you can.
Yeah. Horror SC in the house. Tierney. Yeah, Stuart Murray in the house. Oh yeah, that Predator movie was fucking dreadful.
Still ain't seen it. Still ain't seen it.
Rose saying that's the Predator.
Predator.
Yeah, I wanted to like the film, but I didn't like the main guy. I didn't like the way they kind of built up. Oh, George hasn't seen it. I don't want to ruin anything, but yeah, it was a bit wank anyway.
Do you know what I really like?
The dog thing was just fucking dreadful as well.
I really like Predators. That was good.
Predators is good with Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that. I've seen it several times actually. I did really enjoy it. Yeah. So then this is the bust it goes with. So there. Atim, don't watch it. And then you got the Batman Year Zero, which they released the pictures for today.
Yeah, I posted on this actually on the group about this is like maybe $5.99. Is it 515?
Some people were posting that this is. There were a few people posting that this is 1/3, and this ain't 1/3. I saw this in Japan, and I saw it next to the Damned Batman. This ain't 1/3. It's a big piece. It's a really nice piece, and it's big. But it's $5.99. Sorry, 1,599.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 1/3. Someone else is asking. I don't think it's 1/3.
Do you know what? I've really got a problem. I've got a real big problem with these prices, dude.
Oh,
I've got a real big problem with these licensed company prices. I don't know what this Batman ES is going to be, but the Juggernaut's price versus the edition size and shit is ludicrous, man. It's ludicrous price point. It's too high. I mean, if I can buy the custom, which has got an edition size of 40 for $300 less, that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a fucking big problem because it should be the other way around. Usually, the license pieces are much better value than the customs are. This is a serious turn, and they need to seriously think about this because I can't continually keep right. I mean, $1,250. Listen to me carefully, right? $1,250 for Thanos, right? Yeah, that was my ceiling, and the reason why I agreed to pay it was because I was basically sold that it was going to be, better factory, better paint job. All these people are working on it. There was all this big blueprint with it, all this like people working on it. And it was all this new promotion that you'd never seen before in any statue. It was like, wow, this is the next level of statue making, and this is going to be, once in a fucking lifetime sort of thing. That's how I started to feel, yeah. But the truth of the matter is it's the same shit. What we paid for when we paid that $1,250, right? We paid for a better promotion of a statue. We didn't pay for a better statue because there were still breakages. There was a lot of paint flaws. The people's light ups weren't working. There were sculpt flaws and details and scratches and scuffs. The packaging was exactly the same. Everything was the same. Everything was the same.
Your boy F States just dropped 20 large.
Fucking hell, bro. Thanks very much, man. You're a little legend, you are, bro. That's the biggest donation we've ever got in this chat. That's massive. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thanks, bro.
So, like I'm saying, the piece is don't get me wrong, the piece is stunning, right? I got a fairly decent one. I've got a couple of sculpt issues in mind where I've got
a couple of scuffs.
Indentations. I've got some indentations on the inside of the thigh that is to do with shrinking. I'm not an idiot. I know exactly what it is. So don't fucking tell me it's something else. I know what it is. It's to do with shrinkage, right? That his shroud that goes around his cock, pretty much, that goes around his thing. That shrunk a little. That should be lower, and it should cover that. quite significantly it doesn't. So there's a little bit of element of shrinkage there. People had scuffs and whatever else. There's a few paint defects. A lot of people have some speckling on the boots. People have got like broken buttholes on him. And what we gave into there, we gave into the idea that, you know, it was going to be better QC, it was going to be better packaged, it was going to be better painted, it was going to be, you know, all of these other things. And the truth was, it really wasn't. It was more of the same standard that came out of there. So as soon as that happened, and I started seeing all these posts of all these problems and all these irate people, and rightly so, I knew then it was finished. I knew that those type of big ticket prices for me were done. I can't pay that. I can't pay that anymore because I don't think I'm getting more for my money anymore. I think I'm getting the same thing for my money. I'm just getting a neater package and a slicker talk. You know, and listen, I've done fucking sales. Yeah, I know how to sell. So don't try and talk to me like I'm fucking retarded. I know when I'm being sold to, and I know when it's glossy and it's neat and it's well put and it's well said that, you know, it's going to work on something. And it worked on me the very first time. But the second I got out of the box and the packaging was the same, and there was a few paint things here and a few sculpt things there, I was like, well, this is the same, all of the same thing. I've just paid a lot more money for it.
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, my box turned up and it fucking smelled like someone had tipped on all of the vanilla shit from some fucking coffee shop, you know, the flavouring. But and then also, like, you know, the box wasn't in better condition, you know, better shape than it should have been. It should have been a harder box. They should have invested. I mean, to pay to have an XM style box, it isn't really
Negligible.
When you weigh it out and you say, well, if we send this in an XM style box, it's very unlikely to get damaged compared to if we send it this way, it's more likely. And I think it's like $50.
Yeah.
Or my Sideshow will get a much better rate, but
well, I mean, prototypes use the same box, Alex, and it would have made the statement, which was, you're paying more money because we're investing that money in a better service and a better product. But in the end, you read through it and you just think to yourself, you know what? Once bitten, twice shy, man. You know, I can't, you know, that Juggernaut, for me, I don't want to be rude, but it's been done. Franco Carlissimo did that piece. It's the same sort of thing as that. It is the same type of piece. It's so similar. It's not different enough for me. It just isn't different enough. And to be brutally honest with you, I would, you know, I'd be slightly worried considering that Mystique is wobbling all over the place and Wolverine's wobbling all over the place. I'd be slightly concerned that a massive statue like that, you know what I mean, that I'm not going to have a problem. And I don't want to invest $1,400. By the time I pay the shipping and the taxes, I've done nearly $2,000 on that piece. For that money, I can buy the Juggernaut and Toad together and probably get away maybe a couple more $100 on shipping. And I've got two statues for the same money. Two that have got an edition size of probably 2K less on each piece.
Yeah,
that's too, it's too close.
Sure.
Their price point needs adjusting rapidly because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Crazy. Too high. Sean
Landier. Time we have an end game in mind for statues, I'm guessing. Yeah, well, I mean, I've slowed down. I've slowed down a lot. Ian Loveland in the house. Sean Kabaka saying, it's sad when my son even tells me, damn, Dad, that price is way too high.
It's a smart boy, that is. Whatever you're investing in his education, you've spent well on, because that's a smart child, that's a smart boy you got there. Because for me, I mean, you used to see people's pre-order list, man. We used to get together for like collector meetups, man, and go through all our Sideshow pre-orders, man. We'd have like 10 or 12 pieces on there. You ain't gonna see that shit no more.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see that shit no more because, I mean, the funny thing is, right, that $1,400 you're talking about, $1,390 or $1,350, whatever it is, the payment plans ain't got any longer. Yeah. It's exactly the same sort of length, but just more money. And it's a lot of money. You know, for something that, you know, you're not guaranteed that you're not going to have any problems. You're not guaranteed you're not going to get any breakages or paint issues or, you know, all of that. That's not a guarantee. I mean, you're not getting that with anything, but, you know, you're talking about paying a premium price, man. You know what I mean? It's slightly concerning. They've got great customer service, and if something's wrong, they'll take care of you. But there's loads of people with the Thanos that were left in a horrible position where they had serious issues with their piece, and people just turned around and went, well, we've got no replacements, so we'll give you a partial refund, or you can send the piece back. I mean, what do you do when that's you? It's easy for me to sit here and be like, well, you know, X or Y or Z or whatever. But if, like, honestly, if that was me, I'd be frothing. I'd be fucking thieving. So they said to me, oh, well, there's no replacements. I'd be like, well, hold up a minute. I've just given you $1,250. What do you mean there's no replacements? What are you talking about? That's like insanity. You should have another gauntlet, another head, another this, another the other. You should have these things.
Yeah.
You know, you should have enough.
Well, the Sideshow are normally better with the replacements, but Prime 1 for replacements. I mean, we've been speaking to one of our mods. Every single piece they've received from Prime 1, last 3 pieces, have needed to take a hairdryer and blow on some fucking part to bend it back in place. Also, there's been literally one broken part on each of them. He ain't got the part from Green Lantern from ages ago, I think it was.
The Green Lantern was a while ago, isn't it?
He's been waiting 6 months for a replacement part on one of his pieces. And all of the other pieces, Venom has a broken part. What was the last one? Cyborg had a broken part, I think. Or Cyborg. But all of them, he had to do shit with a hairdryer. Fuck around with it. Andy Forbes says there's 100 in the house. Nice. I'll drop back to 94 now, but yeah. Says there was 100 in the house here.
Welcome, family. Welcome.
Welcome.
I mean, honestly, I mean, am I alone in this thinking? Am I, you know, am I just thinking to myself? Maybe it's because, you know, I've got a full room and I've got like pieces from everywhere, and I've got customs and I've got licensed pieces from pretty much most companies. I just think the prices have gone a bit fucking crazy.
Oh, they have. Yeah. They just keep going up and up and up. And that's the problem. They just keep going up and up and up.
I mean, isn't that close to 1/3 scale money, that Juggernaut?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it is over 1/3 scale money, isn't it? What was it? 1350.
Yeah, around that 1390.
Yeah. I mean, this is 15, isn't it?
Yeah, 1599. That's what we were talking about. That's how we got into this.
So this is 1599. Juggernaut is 1350.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, this is quarter scale as well. I mean, I just don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just thinking to myself.
Master Pizza in the house. Dante Hicks in the house. Yeah, I mean, sorry, we're going through this piece anyway. I mean, well, without the price, just go through the piece quickly. But the piece looks actually really, really nice. I mean, the piece I saw it in Japan, and it was one of the pieces that really did surprise me. One of the things I didn't
know it was going to be there, did you?
I didn't know it was going to be there. I didn't expect Prime 1 to do a motorbike piece. One of the things that did bother me is the way the shoulder panels. I mean, I don't know the reference art, but the shoulder pads are done in the shape of his kind of delt. So the way it looks like his muscles fucked on his shoulder, but it's actually like a shoulder pad.
Okay.
It wouldn't be, shoulder pads aren't cut that way. If that makes sense. They kind of cut like, I don't know if you see there.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes like a delt, right? But it would go around, wouldn't it, more?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, obviously it's like the actual shape of the muscle. You mean where it would actually go, where it cuts into sort of the top of your bicep and tricep and separates the two. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That kind of bothered me a little bit, but I mean, yeah, 63.8. People are saying about basically, you know, the You hear me?
Yeah, what was that?
Don't know. Just reset the settings. Or did they? You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
God, don't know what's happened there. Then.
Are we still live or not live?
Yeah, we're live. Can everyone still hear us there? Sorry about that.
What the fuck? We've been hacked, motherfucker. We've been hacked.
Yeah, Sideshow on us. All right, so I just closed everything, so I need to open it back up now.
Jesus, that was bad. That sounded like you were being drowned.
Well, that's just wishful thinking. All right, can you hear me? Yeah, you're back. All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know what the fuck happened there. I didn't even press anything. That was the thing.
Yeah, that was like, mate, you sound like you were being drowned.
Well, that's your wishful thinking.
What would I want to drown you for? I mean, why?
What was I saying? Was I saying anything important?
Well, you were about to say something, and then it went funny.
Well, I mean, Catwoman was like 1,100 Singapore dollars, and this is a fair bit more than that. This is about considerably more. I know that the base. Well, the base is a lot more detailed, but is this really $1,600 piece? If you look at what was the last $1,600 piece to sell, what was it?
There is one. If you're talking about licensed retail, there isn't one. They're setting new precedent all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, what did your Guyver cost?
My Guyver was, I think it was $999.
Yeah, that's like it's what I'm talking about. It's like $600 more. It's nowhere near bigger than your Guyver piece. No chance. It's just they're setting new precedent all the time. You can't even look back and say, "Oh, what was the last piece that sold for $1,600?" Does it even exist?
Prime One Guyver without the bust is 7,699.
Oh dear.
7,699.99. And then if you want the ultimate version, that's quite weird. The regular version sold out, and the ultimate version is still available. $999. Yeah, $1,000. The Guyver with the bust is $1,000.
I rest my case.
Shit.
How do you go? How do you go from that to this? Guyver was last. What was Guyver like a year ago or so?
I think it came up for pre-order quite a while ago. It was quite delayed, wasn't it?
It's madness the way they think. I mean, this is. You know what it feels like?
All right, Guyver 3 came out in October.
Okay, what's that?
That's $1,250. Shit, man, that jumped up a bit, didn't it?
Jumped up quite a bit. For me, I mean, it seems to me like the objective is to recycle collectors or recycle buyers.
Statue Junkie says that this is now the same price as the 1/3 Lobo.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that could even be possible.
Yeah. General Zod 1/3 is 1,150 for the exclusive. Could it be something to do with it being quarter scale and having to pay Sideshow for the license?
I don't know, but I mean that's their problem. I mean, I'm talking about from our side of the fence, man. How things look to us.
Yeah.
And you can choose to ignore it, but people ain't paying this money. I'm telling you, very few people. There are people in this world that will pay this a blink of an eye. Don't get me wrong, but there ain't that many. there ain't that many in our hobby that'll just be like, yeah, fuck it. You know, there's not 2,000 people, however many the edition size may be. There's just going to be like, yeah, it's just not happening, and that's why pieces ain't selling out in the first place.
Yeah,
and that's why XM are doing made to order line. That's why, you know, Sideshow's edition sizes are dropping as well a little bit, because the buyers just ain't there.
Yeah.
And they think if they keep it on their website and they keep it floating around for long enough, that maybe, you know, people may. I just think it's got so bad. I just think it's got so high so fast.
Yeah, I mean, it is a really, really nice piece. Don't get me wrong. No, I know it, but for the price, it's ridiculous. But the piece,
I think this is a $900 fucking piece. If you're lucky, $850. I think max. I think anything over that is too much money.
I don't know about that. Considering the prices now, it's probably $1,150.
No, I wouldn't pay it.
No, but I'm saying, but that's what.
I wouldn't touch it for under $1,000.
Looking at the prices, it's not $1,150. It's just what it should be. It shouldn't be $1,600. It's fucking obscene. Comrade Rant, we have to start voting with our wallets.
That's correct. It's 100% right. Instead of bitching about it, you know, the truth is that you just got to not pay it, and then make a stand. Otherwise, things are going to stop. I mean, for me personally, I'm just moving away. I'm getting older pieces. I'm getting fan art pieces. I'm getting pieces that have got more longevity. Do you know what the big problem is here? More than anything else, that when you've been collecting for a little while, what you end up realizing as well is how hard it is to move pieces on. Once you've spent this money, it's so difficult to sell now. Like, I do $1,600 on this, right? And I do shipping, then I do taxes and whatever else, right? And I've got the piece in, and I like it. And then a year later, or 2 years later, or 3 years later, my collection moves in a different direction, or I want to get rid of it, or, you know, it just doesn't fit in with my decor, or, you know, or it's get tight, you know, it's for the chop. Any of these things can happen, and when they do, you're taking a loss, because you're not going to be able to get back your, you know. And there are guys out there, guys that I like, guys that are my friends that I respect, and they always like forget about taxes and forget about shipping, and they just say, well, the retail is this price, so I want that back.
Yeah.
That's what to do. You've just lost $600. You've just before you started, you've just lost $500-600. How did that happen?
Yeah, but I like people like that, because then I get a good deal.
Yeah. I'm talking about that. It's just, you can't, you know, there's very few pieces now that are actually going to give you even what you paid or a profit. It's just because you know, there's just too many of them. They keep recycling all the time. It's very hard. And
apparently, someone's messaged me who works with factories, and they're saying, in regards to statue prices, it's becoming very hard to find workers in China for such a specialized work. The good ones are very expensive in China now, not cheap labor as it used to be. Unfortunately, this affects the prices. You know, yeah.
Well, then I suggest you find another place to do your work.
Well, I mean, you know, it's only going to be a matter of time before, you know, it's going to be cheaper just to do it in America, isn't it?
Yeah, probably would be, because you don't have any of that back and forward, do you?
Yeah.
It just
wasn't really much hype about this. I don't think there was much hype about this piece, but it was one of the best at the convention for me.
I don't see it. I you know, I think it looks okay, but
it was a nice piece. It's very detailed. What do you think XM Ghost Rider should sell for today?
What do you mean?
Like,
what would I pay for it?
Ollie, do you mean what retail would be today for it, or what it's selling for today? Dr. Banner in the house.
What we think it's worth, I'm imagining, is the question.
I don't know whether they're asking if it was being sold today, what it should be selling for.
If it was being sold today, based on the prices that they're asking for, this is asking for, it's going to be close to that, isn't it? It's going to be like $1,300-1,400, you know, dollars.
Yeah.
If this is 16, it's going to be anywhere around that type of price. That's where it's going to be.
XM prices aren't that high anyway. I mean, the thing about XM is always the shipping, isn't it?
If you're asking me, yeah. If you're asking me what I'd pay for it, it's a completely different question.
So, Dr. Banner's your boy Lee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Lee Everton, yeah.
Oh, my boy, Dr. Bannon. Well, that's a good name for him, actually. He's a Hulk freak.
Yeah, he is. Kane Swiss in the house. So I mean, I think the sale price for Ghost Rider at the moment, what it's selling for, is I think it sells for just over $2,000. I think now.
Yeah.
So probably about 2.2 maybe. To be honest with you, it's not a cheap piece now. It's one of the ones that's kind of maintained its price.
Oh, it's gone up, isn't it? It's considered quite a special piece. A lot of people like it. I know a lot of people that have it. Very happy with it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get through these.
So you haven't seen this in person. This is a good question. You haven't seen this in person, yeah?
I have seen it in person.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I fucking just said, right?
Oh, if we said you haven't.
English. You having seen this in person,
yeah,
and also having seen Ghost Rider in person many times, what's the better piece?
This is more detailed.
Just answer the question. I don't need your political shit. If I wanted you to,
I'm saying this.
I fucking ask you to. Just answer the question. What's the better piece? There's no wrong answer. It's just your opinion.
No, I mean they're different in a way. I mean, I would prefer to have the Ghost Rider in my collection, but I think this is a much more detailed piece, and there's a lot more work involved in this.
Okay, that's a pretty good answer.
You know, yeah. I mean, if you look at the details on like when you get up to the wheels, all of this, all that, you know, there's so much going on this piece. Ghost Rider is a really, really nice piece, but you know, the Flames could use a repaint.
Yeah. Oh, I totally. Yeah.
So
there's no wrong answer. It's just what you think it is. It's not a trick.
Don't put me on the spot like this, man. Don't put me on the spot. You know what? Like my fucking fence.
Like, you can do it to me. I'll answer it. I'll always give you my honest opinion. I don't give a fuck. I just say there's no wrong or right answer. Just what you think.
I like it up on my fence. It's comfortable. Okay. I do like. I always love a little bit of heat burn there or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
But I mean, the piece. I mean, I think it looks really nice. I do think it looks nice, but the price is just fucking ridiculous. Then we got the Ric Flair by Pop Culture Shock. So
this could be a switch out head or something. I swear.
Yeah. What did you say?
Bruce Campbell's chin. I swear I watched a video the other day. He started coming on again. It was nice to see him. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Oh, is he back? I didn't notice he was back.
I'm subbed to his channel. I mean, I don't like if people disappear. I still stay subbed to people that I like in the first place.
So apparently, okay. Someone, Tony Tiger bought Ghost Rider brand new from Spec Fiction for $2,000. Shipped just now. Okay. Pedro Ortiz in the house. Woo! Everyone's just right. Woo!
Oh, you woo!
Yeah. So I don't like this head at all.
Nah,
I think it looks like a really bad sex doll. And
looks a bit like Rick Mail.
What? Drop Dead Fred.
Just Rick Mail in it.
I do prefer. I mean, like this head, I prefer.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. Does it look like him?
Can you go close up?
Oh shit! That's as close as it gets, I think.
Let's have a look. It's better. It's definitely better. It's definitely closer to Ric Flair. Yeah. That's a better head by a long way. I'm wondering. This looks fucking seamless. How does that go on?
I don't know because you know the
like literally.
I don't know because the does. Clever. Well, I mean, is it like the Jason? Where it's a whole bust.
Could be.
Like Jason, where it's like that, isn't it? And it goes underneath this material.
That would be very clever, yeah.
Yeah.
That Jason one always surprises me.
Yeah, I do love that Jason, but yeah. Anyway,
I think we've been in this game for so long now that there's so many older pieces that are still fantastic. I mean, I watched that Century Stir Fry. I watched his review.
Century Stir Fry.
Is it Century?
Century.
Century Stir Fry. I watched his review of the Conan. I don't know what it's called. The one that you had.
Oh, the Fury of the Beast. Yeah,
Fury
just
of
spoke
the
to Fury of the
Beast.
Beast. Yeah.
There's thousands of gems for really sensible money.
Fury of the Beast. I had the black one, and it was one of the only pieces I regret selling. I regret selling. Like I've sold.
There's so many good pieces from back in like around, not even really old pieces, but there's so many that when you see these some of the new prices, I think you think to yourself, do you know what? I'd take that 2K and I'd buy these 4 pieces, and I'd be very, very happy. You know what I mean? It's just madness. Like that's how I'm feeling. That, in my personal opinion, my collecting direction's going more that way.
I mean, that for me, that Fury of the Beast is one of the best pieces out there, and it was $500 when it came out.
Yeah, this head on split is much better anyway.
I think at the time when that came out as $500, people were like, "What the fuck?" But that Fury of the Beast was fucking ridiculous. Someone's asking us about I think it was Lee Everton asking about what you think about the Conan war paint. We still haven't seen it.
I would love to see it. I'm pretty gay for Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I definitely would want to see that.
But the thing is about the Conan war paint is they decided to copy the paint on the Sideshow original one. And they did it wrong, so they copied the paint. That's correct, Atim. Troy McDavitt did the Fury of the Beast.
Yeah, he did sculpt that. Yeah,
so there.
He sculpted my Sabretooth as well, which is you can't see anyway, can you? You can't see me. It's there.
So Fury of the Beast. I mean, I had the black one.
I like the white one. The white one's the regular. I quite like the white one.
I like the black one. I don't know if it's got
the white one.
Well,
it was like him fighting like Congo, the great white chimp or whatever it was, or George from Rumble.
Yeah. All right. We'll comment. So, come back here. Yeah, I mean, I preferred the black one. Always did. So yeah, then you got the Soundwave. This actually looks really good. I do actually really like this, but I love Soundwave. So I saw the what's that Starscream and the variants of Starscream. They look pretty good. They're pretty big as well. But I do think that this looks like a picture. It looks like the way they painted it looks really cool.
Yeah,
I think
looks like 3D art, doesn't it? That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It literally looks. It looks like someone's drawn that. But that's a picture of the piece. It's insane, and that's Rumble with him.
It's well cool.
So yeah.
As well about Pop Culture Shock, they're one of the few people that haven't really gone absolutely nuts with their prices. I don't think they can demand it. Personally, they're not in a position that they can do what Sideshow and what Sideshow are doing. But at the same time,
Andrew said no laser beak, no Soundwave. Well, I mean, this is Rumble. The best one's Ravage. When Ravage comes out on the Bumblebee movie, I lost my shit, man. I had to rewind it. I had to watch it again. It's fucking awesome. And also, I maintain that First for Figures, one of my favorite pieces from First for Figures, they never fucking made, which is the G.I. Joe Transformer crossover, where they had the Baroness with Ravage. It was fucking amazing, fucking really, really cool. They never ever made it.
Any more pictures of this?
No, I was still rumbling. There you go. So that's that, and then we're on to the start of the show. So we got that. We've gone on about that too much anyway. So
I mean, if you're looking at the piece, like in general, I just think the neck bit looks really short. Like he doesn't have a neck in his head. I'm a little bit concerned about this thing. I hope that thing on his arm is like you can lose that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. I don't know, man. I just think it looks very similar to Carlissimo's work.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't think this is, I don't think this is anything that's, it's not overly noteworthy in my opinion, and the price is noteworthy. So I expect. I mean, Thanos on Throne at the time was like real. This also worries me with his both legs back, and I mean, is that little
I
cape?
think that's rested. I think that's holding him up as well.
Yeah,
I think that's a point as well. So
a lot of body though that's hanging over that, man. I'd be fucking slightly worried.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a lot. I mean, you're holding it from there, and the whole thing, it's a lot. The sculpt is nice.
I'm hoping they do that kind of, that Bane kind of style paint on his arms and shoulders and stuff.
I mean, William Harbottle, who sculpted this, is a fucking genius. So
oh yeah,
I have I'm not worried. I think the sculpt's great. And I mean, obviously, it's a prototype paint, which looks immaculate. You ain't getting this, so don't fucking even worry about it.
Oh, Will Higgins is saying it was so hard to get the head and neck to work on his Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Well,
at least he thought about it.
Also, you're wrong. It wasn't Carlissimo. It was Kiefer Merlob.
It was who?
Kiefer. So Kfir Merlob.
Kiefer. Yeah. Why am I thinking it's Carlissimo? Why?
Because he does a lot of work with the guy.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I think he did the Nightcrawler, and I think he did a couple of pieces.
Yeah, yeah. The pose and everything's really similar.
Well, the unmasked head is something that they didn't copy, obviously.
When they kept his mask on.
yeah, God.
To be honest with you, it's probably the most pointless unmasked thing ever, because Juggernaut without a helmet ain't Juggernaut. That's just my opinion.
Standing off against
exactly the same thing to Marcus. If he was like doing unmasked, I would be like, don't even bother. Why?
I actually think the Kitty Pryde bit's quite cool, but what they should have done is they probably should have sold that separate, because people would have bought it.
Yeah,
she goes through walls, so yeah.
I got that.
So they could have sold that. I reckon they could have done that. They could have done a fucking Prime 1 and sold that separately for like $100, and people would have bought it.
If this was like up at sort of like $1,000 or $1,100, I don't think it would be as big a deal.
Yeah,
but I think they really stretched the price a little bit on this piece, and I don't think it has the market at the time. At the time, you had the MCU thing, and Thanos was hot shit, man. It was like the perfect timing to release it. This is nothing. This has got nothing that's going to make people go, oh, I need. Juggernaut's not massive. It's not a massive, like nobody, no casual comic book reader or even casual Marvel fan will know who he is. No one. So I don't think the market's there.
No, I agree, and I just think the price has got to be insane. Rodney's saying, don't give don't give any more ideas to nickel and dime people. Alex talking about selling Kitty Pryde separate, and then Trey. That's a new one as well. Trey. It's a good statue. It's a good statue. I just think the bosses at Sideshow have a coke habit to support with these prices. I think she looks great. I think she looks really good. I like the Kitty Pryde part.
Okay.
I do actually like it. I mean, but I don't like the way it's like half in the mansion and half in the danger room kind of thing.
It's like his body's meant to be busting through the wall, in
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Ollie Jensen.
There's a lot of good details on this piece, but when you think about it in terms of like, it's just a little bit more. There's a lot of good details there. It's just.
I think one of the main problems is the fact that what happened is all the X-Men pieces got on hold. So this piece is probably from 2 years ago. And that's the problem. Like with their Magneto was from like 3-4 years ago. And then when it came out, it was like, this is so old, and this has been like superseded by everything that's out.
I don't agree with that. I don't think the custom version of this is better than this. That's not what I'm saying. I don't believe that that Kafir's one is. I've seen lots of pictures of it. I've not seen it in person. I don't think it's better than this, but I would like to know what the price was of it compared to this. and I don't think it'll be that. I mean, I'm in today's price as well. My Juggernaut is $1,100, and there's 40 of them. Do you understand what I'm trying to say there? I mean, I shouldn't be saving nearly $400. I shouldn't be. It's a problem. It shouldn't be this way.
Yeah.
I think this is. I think I like the sculpt on this more than I like the custom one. There's no question about that. I just, with these things like Thanos and other things, you know, there's a lot of them made. You have issues. Issues are going to come one way or the other. There's just a lot of these, and there's going to be mistakes that happen. You know, that's how it goes. And you know, these prototype pictures look fantastic, but you know, who are we kidding ourselves here? You ain't getting this paint job. So let's all just have a bit of a rest, because you ain't getting it. If you get 80% of it, you'd have done really well.
Apparently, it's the same with the Legendary Scale Batman. It was shelved for so long, and then it came out.
Yeah.
Joe Miller in the house. What we got here? So yeah, the Rogue looks the best out of all of those, I think.
Yeah, X23 and Rogue for me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Rogue was really nice in person when I saw it.
Wolverine's a really nice piece. they're starting to go over a little bit now.
Manuel Dunn, are you guys still talking? Well, you're still listening, motherfucker. Then you got the one of the comedian Gabriel Iglesias, who's called Fluffy or something, isn't he? And he went and he done a tour around Sideshow, and he saw that you can see the variants of the Legendary Scale. So you got the black version, the retro, and the version they released. So yeah. So that'll be interesting to see, considering I don't think or maybe they're making these because the original didn't sell very well. Yeah, it's best. That's Spider-Man 3, though, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's a few people that really like this. Is like a big deal for them. This piece. I'll just leave it there. I'm not even going to say, because.
Meow. I'm trying to skip it. It won't let me go. It won't let me go.
That's such a shame. To be stuck on that picture is a travesty.
It won't let me go anywhere. Why?
Honestly, there's nothing about that Spider-Man I like.
Yeah.
Nothing. I wish I could say there was something about it I just don't like any of it.
Would I press that one? No, that one.
There's been some great legendary. Oh, this is a good game.
So the thing about this, though, is I'm pretty sure. They are the premium formats. Okay, I'll let them off. I thought that they were the copycats for a second.
Do we play?
Yeah, of course. I mean, what's that?
With Rogue?
Well, like the new Rogue, easy for me.
Yeah.
The new Rogue annihilates the old Rogue. The new Rogue for me, was definitely the
Fergalicious shields.
Yeah, Fergalicious, yeah. So Mystique, I'll go with the original, definitely. The
new one,
the new Jean Grey, then the new Jean Grey, with the White Queen. They're both fucked.
They're both shit. Not like any of them. Yeah. I'm passing. I think that's like really it's like. Do you want to get shot? Do you want to get shot? Or do you want to get stabbed? It's like
yeah, and then you got the Psylocke. I mean the OG, but I do prefer the comic get OG.
Yeah, that definitely would be my choice. But that's actually not a bad run, because they win 2, and the other one gets the OG gets 2, and then we pass on the decider. We actually pass on.
Yeah. Well, God.
All right, if you had to pick, like, where you going with the blonde?
The original.
First one.
Yeah, the first one.
I think I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the OG stuff wins by 1.
Yeah. This is then from Bleach, as someone commented in the comments asking me about it. So this is a bust from Bleach, which Somei are doing. I don't know anything about Bleach. I'm not going to lie. I've not seen it. Oh, fuck, I just skipped one far back.
Come on, man! Are you killing me with this fucking Spider-Man or what?
Yeah, I've not seen Bleach, so I can't really comment on the like this is any good. But this is a life-size bust from that. I do think Figuraba got Bleach license as well, and I think Caleb did some work on it, and it's really, really, really popular, like ridiculously popular in Asia and I think in America as well. But yeah, never seen it. So yeah, apparently it's an awesome anime. Yeah, it's a manga and an anime. So yeah, can't comment, but just wanted to show it. Then these are all Lobo, so there's like loads of pictures of Lobo now.
The 1/6 Lobo from XM.
Yeah, this is the 1/6 scale Lobo from XM Studios, and I gotta say, the paint up on this is looking fucking really good.
Yeah, but Aang's fucking, he's a really good painter, isn't he?
Yeah, these have come out in the wrong order, but anyway. So yeah, the boots there.
I love this. This looks really cool. This 1/6 Lobo looks really,
This
really
1/6 Lobo
This
is
is like the answer for anybody out there that really love the 1/3 but just don't have the space.
well. It's also you look at the 1/6 scale from Iron Studios, and it cost $1,000, sorry. And then you got this one. This one isn't going to cost $1,000, and this one is so much better. Look at that. Look at that face.
Yeah, it's really class.
Face is really good.
Fantastic.
Face is painted great, but the artwork's there. You know that.
I love it.
That's the one where there's two dogs. So there's one where he's like on the cart, and then there's one where he's holding the dog like a football kind of thing.
Yeah, he's going to throw him.
Yeah, that's really cool. And that's the other one that goes to the cart, I think.
Yeah.
Got like a little plaster on his face. Oh, both of them have.
That looks great. Yeah.
That's really nice, actually. I want a dog. I might just go to their office and nick the dog next time I'm there. I'll get you one as well. Which one do you want? You want the one with the mouth or the one?
I want the mouth open one, the one that looks like it's being like going up about 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, I want this better, isn't it? Actually, that's both right. I think the dog's fucking wicked.
I'll take either.
Yeah, I'll get him for it. I'll get him next time I'm there. I'm going to nick him.
So
that's the Lobo. I don't know what's going on here. What's this one?
That's the thingy.
Oh, this is the. So for some reason they've got the Batman in there. These are then where they printed them out. These ones are meant to be first, but I fucked up the order.
Cool.
That's all the printouts. That's how many pieces. They basically put up a post saying, "Yeah, we thought doing 1/6 was going to be easier."
Nah, not if it's a complex piece like this. I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, look at that.
Jesus, fucking ridiculous.
It looks great, though. I have to say, I'm really digging it, man. I like it a lot.
And these are the exosuit, XE suit from environmental suit from ProMob, which goes with the.
It looks great to go with Freeze.
Yeah, sorry, that's gone in there with Lobo for some reason. And then these are the gone well all over the fucking shop, and these are like fuck me. So yeah, I'll write up. So yeah, this logo is coming along really nice. I can't wait to see this assembled. I think there's a convention next month, so I'll probably be there. So yeah, really looking forward to that.
It's got like 3 heads, isn't it?
Yeah.
Logo's got like 3 heads.
Yeah, 3 heads.
It's great to see like 1/6 pieces like getting a lot of switch outs too.
Yeah, because I mean the original thing with 1/6 is you just got one piece most of the time with buttons and stuff like that, didn't you?
That's it.
So now you're getting an actual whole fucking switch outs going on. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Infinity Studios Athena. So let me just look at this quickly. A couple of people just asked. Infinity Studios. Nope. Anyone got any images of the Affinity Studios Athena?
Fuck.
I'll cover it up while I type it. Oh, here we go. All right, yeah, she looks pretty cool. Got one picture. I was just as soon from her feet. Where are we? Alex Thomas, we see you instead of the pics. Yeah, the pics are finished. That's why. So, yeah, you should be able to see George as well. Yeah, someone sent me a picture. I can't see this Athena here, but anyway. Maybe we'll save it for next time.
Yeah, next week.
Oh, there's a video of it. That's why.
Okay.
There is. Oh, actually, I could do that. But then people are going to fucking message me while I'm doing this. That always happens. Is like some obscene message is going to come up. Nah, we'll show it next time anyway. I just ordered a comic, by the way.
Did you? What'd you get?
The Stanley Archer Black Cat.
What one?
Ah, for fuck's sake.
What one?
The Stanley Archer Black Cat.
You just showed that earlier. You have that.
No, that's not Stanley Archer. It was just a different one.
Oh God.
There's a different one. So I just basically ordered this one. Yeah.
It looks like the fucking last one you showed. It looks actually worse. I actually like Archer, but this actually looks worse than the one you already own.
Oh, shut up.
We need to have a conversation about your comic buying, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm beyond help. I'm well beyond help, I'm afraid. It
must be hard as well when you're like, when you've just nearly done 4K on a comic and one comes up for £3. You just must think, fuck it, don't matter, does it?
Pretty much. Well, when one comes up for £50, it's a bit like that. So this is the Athena. You see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
So pretty cool. Iron Studios do some really, really cool stuff. I mean, that fucking monkey is really good. The Chinese god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the face on that looks great. That looks really cool. That is actually really cool. It'd be hard to do the clear resin here.
What I can see actually, Alex, at the moment is I think that's X23.
Oh, what, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
No,
so get your porn away.
Luckily.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh cool. It's different.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool. Oh yeah, I need the X23 cover as well. God damn it. I've been looking for that. Yeah, so all right. What'd you go? Okay, that's that. All right. That?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. I've got my dinner. I ain't even eaten dinner yet.
What have you got?
I don't know. Got to go for make something.
A wrap?
Probably. Yeah, why not? Fucking mock me, cocksucker. Yeah, when you're here and I make you a fucking rap, you're like, yeah, man, that's a fucking awesome rap. And then you want to mock me, you're fucking red up. Fuck you both.
Yeah, when we're there, we're hungry. So you're just like, yeah, sure.
All right. Thanks, guys. We're off. Thanks for watching. A lot of fun. Barton Canal, Batman Modern Age in the UK, $5.95 postage. Well, I think you might be able to get it cheaper. There's a guy actually who emailed me. He was selling. Oh no, he was selling Superman. Sorry, ignore that. You might be able to get it cheaper than that. Collectible Kingdom, I think. When are the next room tours? Well, the room tour day, if you look at our schedule, I think is Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There'll be a room tour up on Thursday, which that will go up.
Have you been doing some?
I've got one, yeah.
Good. Oh, don't tell me.
All right. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
We need to do ours, but we'll probably. I think ours were done at the end of the year, weren't they?
I think you could do a little steelbook video. I think some people would like that, and yeah, we'll sort out. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to shoot because I need to pee really, really bad, and I need to eat something as well. So yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching, and yeah, till next time. Bye bye.